Cosmic Comedy Improv Act 28, The Trust Fall Department. Welcome to the theater of life, where the curtain rises and Act 28 begins. Elena discovered the Trust Fall Department after her phone sent a notification. You have checked the same thing 14 times. Nothing has changed. Would you like to continue checking? She stared at it. Yes. A second message appeared. We thought so. A glowing doorway opened beside her kitchen. The Trust Fall Department, where certainty ends and excessive supervision loses funding. Elena stepped through. Inside was a bright, playful training center filled with trampolines, foam pits, colorful ramps, and young adults wearing helmets labeled "Just in Case." A cheerful instructor named Omar rolled over on a scooter. Welcome. What are you trying to make certain? My apartment application. Pending? Yes. When will you hear? Tomorrow. Omar checked his tablet. And how many times have you refreshed the portal? 14. Her smartwatch buzzed. Correction, 17. Elena glared at it. Traitor. Omar smiled. Excellent. You're perfect for level 1. He pointed toward a tiny platform. A sign read, Trust Fall. Step 1, do what you can. Step 2, stop doing what you can't. Elena frowned. That's it? That's why people hate it. She climbed onto the platform. What am I supposed to fall into? The unknown. She looked down. A giant foam pit was labeled. We'll see. No. Very common response. Her phone buzzed. Would you like me to calculate the probability of approval? Elena tapped yes. Omar coughed. What? You're standing in the Trust Fall Department. I'm gathering information about information you cannot currently obtain. The AI displayed estimated approval, 72%. Elena brightened. Then another line appeared. Margin of error enough to ruin your afternoon. She laughed. That's not helpful. Data sometimes accidentally becomes spiritual. They moved to another station. The future observation deck. Elena looked through binoculars. Nothing. What am I supposed to see? Tomorrow. I can't. Exactly. A young woman beside her was staring desperately through another pair. I think I see Wednesday. Omar looked. That's a parking structure. Elena burst out laughing. Her phone buzzed again. Apartment portal. Status unchanged. She exhaled. Why do I keep checking? Omar shrugged. The mind likes converting uncertainty into activity. That actually works. No. Then why do it? It feels busier than trust. They walked past a row of lockers. Each was labeled backup plan, backup plan. If backup fails, plan for emotional reaction. If all plans fail, Elena pointed. I own that whole row. Gold member. Another participant was building a giant safety net. What's he doing? Preparing for every possible future. How long has he been here? Since 2019. Has the future arrived? Several times. Was he ready? Never in the way he predicted. Elena laughed. Omar led her to a counter. On it sat 2 boxes. One said responsibility. The other, control. Sort your apartment situation. Elena picked up a card. Submit application correctly. Responsibility. Pay required deposit. Responsibility. Respond to messages. Responsibility. Make landlord choose me. She sighed. Control. Prevent another applicant from being better. Control. Know the answer before tomorrow. Definitely control. Omar nodded. Very good. Her smartwatch vibrated. Trust level, 41%, Elena groaned. Can we improve that? Omar stared at her. She started laughing. Right. He handed her a final card. Turn it over. She looked at it. To God? If that language is true for you. And then what? Stop picking it back up every 6 minutes. That's the difficult part. Yes. Elena closed her eyes. Okay, I've done what I can. The rest isn't mine. Her phone buzzed. She opened one eye. Omar said nothing. She checked. Weather alert. Wow. Powerful test. She laughed. They walked toward the final platform. It was higher than the first. A sign read, Present trust, no guarantee of preferred outcome. Elena crossed her arms. That's terrible advertising. Very honest department. What if I don't get the apartment? You'll respond then. What if I do? You'll respond then. What if? Omar smiled. She stopped. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Elena looked at the foam pit below. We'll see. Then she fell backward. The pit caught her. She started laughing. That was extremely anticlimactic. Trust often is. Her phone buzzed again. She reached for it. Stopped. A thought whispered, Check the portal. Elena smiled. Be gone. You have no power here. Then she added, I have been restored to love, wholeness complete. Omar raised an eyebrow. New training method? Manual override. They laughed. At the exit, Elena's phone displayed, Would you like hourly reminders to trust the process? She stared at it, then laughed harder. No. Disable reminders? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. One final message appeared. Good. We'll leave you alone. Elena stepped back into her kitchen. The application was still pending. Nothing had been resolved, nothing had become certain. But she noticed something unexpected. She was still here. Apparently, the present moment had never been waiting for the decision. The theater of life curtain falls. Be present, laugh often, love deeply.